I don't know. Normal, I guess. I usually just go for normal on most games. Fatal frame games have never been particularly difficult, so. Put the brightness up a little higher than maybe it would suggest for the benefit of the stream. And yeah, heard good things about this game. Hope it's good.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。
Don't think there's an English option for this, so.
私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。
As much as it is good to have English for the stream, I think we are stuck with Japanese here.
そういえばこの感じ。
I'll have a look, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. Sure looks like fatal frame so far.
Misaki.
Really difficult instructions here to follow. Your objectives may update. I would hope they will. Is this strafe worth using? Oh, this feels a lot more like survival horror than there's a lot slower pace than the even the other games. E to examine, that's odd. We do have a run button. That's good. Map. Just check here the yeah, there's no language option, I don't think. Graphic settings are very minimal. I did look at those, obviously. That's our camera zip around button. And also our run button. I charitably call it running. More of a light tippy tap. The right stick really like it. Oh, there is some camera movement. It's just extremely slow, so we need to bump that around. I normally like my camera sensitivity pretty high. I'll probably just bump it up a bit for the photo. Still feels like slow, but it's alright. It's just how these games are, isn't it? That is a pretty quick turn. Get on my nerves. Probably just take them off for today. They're really like, they don't normally I don't normally notice them, but they are really getting on my nerves today. I've noticed that there's no like frame, there's no, in the options there's no like frame rate option, because I noticed my frame rate's kind of hovering at like 120 here or something. There's literally no option to just have the frame rate locked. It's alright. So this was originally a Wii game, so I imagine it's not exactly like super challenging game to run. I kind of do need to wear these, but they're just really getting on my nerves. Ugh. Just put up with it. Yeah, I'm aware what a flashlight is here. A flashlight lights things up, does it really?
Misaki? Misaki?
The garden this way. Apparently. Sinister masks are on display. Slipknot live here, apparently. And now we can probably go to some other places. Guessing we don't go out here just yet. No. Definitely looks very nice, this game, I have to say. And there is no open door in this entire place. And one of these days we'll find a door that opens. That looks like some stairs, so... I know how these games go. You just sort of wander about for a bit. Things happen. I feel like you don't exactly like make progress in these games as much as you just kind of walk around. And things happen. To you. Things happen at you. There is another control scheme for this, actually. I remember seeing in the settings. I'm gonna have a try of that. Operation mode classic. Or action. Try this, I suppose. Didn't even save. Brilliant. Doesn't really feel any different. Different trigger to run. Wow, it's so action-packed now. Nothing, like, that's literally all that changes, I think. Wow. Really went to town on these different control schemes here. Really pushed the boat out. This has the feeling of a very bare bones PC port. That always seems to be full price, and even when it's on sale, it's still expensive. Like I imagine Dolphin Emulator runs this better, looks better. And this was a Japanese exclusive for a long time, and then it was fan patch. So I imagine that's probably the way to go. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a PC port that's had a ton of effort put into it, but at least it is on PC, I suppose. There's not a single functioning door in this entire building. Sorry to say. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. Finally, we found a door that's open. Incredible. Cool. I never thought about examining items in games before, but glad that helpful tip was there to like, I didn't think babies were supposed to be playing games like this, but apparently they are. It makes me think that, like, some items you get some items you're gonna reach out for and you're gonna get like attacked, so you can pull back. Let me just check here. So I'm playing this in borderless windowed mode, and it doesn't seem to be very borderless at all. Great stuff. We'll manage. I've put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There are a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museums. Please take care to keep the door locked at all times. Alright. I think we've got that. I mean, this building already is so huge that we absolutely need all this, like, this signposting. I get lost, you know. Now they're easing us in gently. I mean, would it not be fairly likely if you're playing Fatal Frame 4 that you've played Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3? Or at least one of them before? I'm getting used to how this... I can get used to most control schemes after a while. You know, you just get used to how a game plays. Even if it does feel very stiff like this one. Just what these games are like, you know? I mean, we have no way to defend ourselves right now, so I don't imagine anything too threatening is going to happen. Once we get our camera, obviously that's when we can start worrying a little bit more. Obviously, it looks like there's a decent bit more to look through. Actually, it doesn't really look like that at all. And it looks like everything's just blocked here, actually. And there's no way over this, is there? It's not like you could just climb over everything. Yeah, there's nothing to sort of explore, nothing to look through or anything, so I guess we just get on with it. Game like this I would always take my time with and explore quite well, if there's a point to it, of course. There will be a point, I'm sure, where that's going to be the case, so... Run is agonizingly slow. But of course it needs to be, you know. Sounded like the ghost said Kodesh there. Kill. Yeah, typewriter, we can save.
Misaki?
Wish my Japanese skills weren't so rusty, I could read this. You think they'd translate something like this, right? It's a big wall of Japanese text. I even see some of it, to be fair. The flashlight even work on this. You can barely even read some of it, yeah. Hey, Henry, what's going on? Welcome on. How's it going? I'm still not used to this item pickup system yet. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I want to play something that will take me, like, just till the rest of the month, you know. I want to play something new for the first time. Didn't want to just replay things. I was like, a few options, but this one felt like a good choice. I had a few other things I was thinking of, but I think this will be good. I enjoy all the other Fatal Frame games, so yeah, the plan is, yeah, that's the plan, just to get to February and just play RE, yeah. So then I can just get you know, nice and prepared for RE9, yeah. That's the plan. But we got some time before that, so yeah, have you played these games? Are you a Fatal Frame fan? Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person. The souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world. Now I have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. In the course of my research here, I have discovered that the materials used in mask making on Rugetsu Isle can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a greater power than even I had ever expected. This is the power of the camera obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. I've decided to donate a camera obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I only hope that I'm wrong and that such a day will never come. That'll be it, that's our camera. Lovely stuff. Here we go, we can actually start can actually start doing ghost stuff now. So we have an unlimited ammo one, which will be our weakest one, I assume, as always. It's got to play this cutscene so it introduces how the camera works. Because, you know, by the time you're at the 4th game, you might not be sure how it works yet. Camera Obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable. When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of it with the Camera Obscura. Okay, press Y and then RT to take a photo. Lock on. Okay. Obviously you want to keep it locked on for as long as possible. And if it's anything like the other games, like you want the ghost will sort of come at you and you get like a counter window. A ghost. Completely unexpected occurrence in Fatal Frame. Koko ni itakunai. I don't want to be here. I use that phrase every day. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a series finished. After this game, there'll only be one more game in the series to play, so I almost never like finish series. There's always one game, or you know, one game or another that's unfinished, or that, you know, that's really bad compared to the others that you just don't play. But it'll be nice to say I can give my complete opinion on Fatal Frame. It's good so far, and this one seems like it's going to be good as well, so... Although I feel like this PC port is not, like... not terrible, but it feels like it's not like a really good PC port. Feels very, bare bones, like... But it's good enough. It runs well. I don't have to download the fan-patched Wii version. Or play it in Japanese. Which were my options before this PC version came out, so. Some deadly ice cream van music going on there. Right, that was just our prelude there, our prologue. Save the game, sure. Apparently this is just what, like a 12 hour 14-hour sort of game. This one was on the Wii. It was 5 that was on the Wii U. This was originally Wii exclusive, and it's on that console it's still Japan exclusive as well. So this was kind of like a really hidden gem for a while. Like, you had to play it in Japanese or like wait for a fan patch, which it did get eventually, until it got this kind of official English release, which is nice to have. Even if it's not amazing. It's not the best port I've ever seen. Weird having 4 and 5 on Steam and not the others. If you're a PC gamer and you want to play the series, you have to start on the 4th game. Pretty soon you'll have the 2nd game available as well, so you can start on the 2nd one if you want to. If you want to play a remake of the 2nd one. This is where HD collections used to come in the PS3 and 360 era. You could just play all the games in one package. That's a concept that needs to come back, the HD collection. Honestly, that was great. On the PS3 and 360, just buying it. Cut price game that has like 3 PS2 games on it. Great. Got loads of those things knocking about.
れてしまう。音楽とともに蘇る記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と二人の友達が死んだ。
It's not Project Zero, it's Fatal Frame. I hate the name Project Zero. So boring and generic. Really do not like that name. Whereas Fatal Frame is a brilliant name.
まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか。そして
We're going into a big scary mansion. Unprecedented locations for this game. No horror game has ever been set in a big scary mansion before. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to doing some Resident Evil next month. I'm gonna just replay a bunch of the games that I haven't played for a while. Summoning. One of many great Sleep Token songs. I actually love that song, The Summoning. Well, the first time I heard it, I was absolutely baffled. Truly, it was nice to come across a band that actually, like, I was like, what even is this? It never happens nowadays. Where you find a band where you're like, I don't even know what this is. Like, just, yeah. You know, it grabs your attention. I'm like, why does this Meshuggah song have a bit at the end that sounds like Ed Sheeran? Very strange. Snap mode. Oh, is this like a photo mode? I don't need photo mode. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm old school like that. I'll just take screenshots. I'll line up a screenshot. I don't need an actual photo mode. Yeah, I remember when 5 came out on Wii U. I was thinking of trying to get it. It just went really expensive really quickly. And I heard that game isn't even that good anyway, so this is supposed to be good, but 5 is not as good from what I've heard. You never know, you never know how much you can go on people's opinions. Might play it and think it's brilliant, who knows? I feel like I can't play these games in a row though. Like I played Fatal Frame 3 quite a while ago now. And don't want to play too much of the same thing in one go. Okay, so these lanterns are our save point. Use points. Got some kind of shop system here. Oh, okay, so it's auto-saved as we go near. Okay, that's cool. And we can if you're like me and you feel like you haven't saved properly, if you haven't done it manually, 20 times. Photo points. Oh, okay, so it is like, it is relevant stuff to the gameplay, at least. Costumes. I'm probably not going to bother too much dressing my characters up. Certain games I really like dressing characters up and getting outfits for them and accessories, like Saints Row is great for that. Or like Watch Dogs 2 was really good for that. You could dress your guy up in like a proper like make him look like a proper rocker sort of character. It's cool. The dining room. I learned that word from Resident Evil, obviously. Dining room. Shokudo. Honestly, kind of like refreshing to play a game like this where the movement is like quite slow and deliberate. Gotta respect it, you know. This is how these games play. They ain't speeding up for no one. Face shows phases of the moon. Hey, Pepper, what's going on? Welcome on in. How's it going? Hope all is well today. Well, I'm already stuck. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Doing fine. Good to hear. Can I open up? Can I go anywhere? Oh. Glad to hear it. Poster for the Rogetsu Kagoda. Seems to depict island scenery, but it's faded and hard to distinguish. Sleepy because summer, but still good. I know that feels, yeah. I'm doing good. Doing pretty well. Been a bit of a tiring week, but managed to find some energy for today. It's not exactly a oh, we just missed this note. It's not exactly like an adrenaline packed game here, so you know, if I'm a bit tired, it's fine. I can handle a chill game like this. But yeah, doing pretty well. Can't complain too much. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Isle looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon. The only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Maria and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Misaki as well. I assume it's Maria and not just Marie. I assume. It's a Japanese game, so I'm saying it the Japanese way. Yeah, I feel like I could have probably done some more streams this week, but I've got started on the Silent Hill 2 video. That's going well. I'm quite pleased with that now. I've put like a bunch of time into like the first couple of minutes, because I feel like the first couple of minutes needs to be really good. Now then I can just sort of plow on with the rest of it now. Just oh, nice. I never played it on Wii. I played the PS2 version emulated. Yeah, it's definitely its own thing. That's kind of what I like about it. It's it isn't just trying to clone. Like, so many survival horror games will just try to clone RE and just do a rubbish version of RE. But this definitely has its own identity. These games definitely have their own feel. I like. I would like more games. I would like more games that clone RE well, but it's hard to do, I guess. You really appreciate how good RE is when you play games that try to clone it and do it badly. You really appreciate just how difficult that kind of game is to make, I guess. That's some museum. Madoka might be in this room. There's a camera on the floor. Okay, can I have the camera, please? I'm gonna need that. Yeah, that's kind of how the progression works in these games. You like, I was saying that earlier, like, you don't exactly make progress. A lot of time you just walk around and things will just happen. But like, I kind of feel like for horror that's not a bad thing, because you sort of, it's out of your hands, you know. You don't have any control over the situation. You are just sort of, you know, you're stuck in this nightmare, and things just happen to you rather than, you know, you being able to make things happen. I think that kind of works in its own way for horror. Would be a bit weird in any other game, any other genre. But I can, you know, I can see what they're going for. You do feel like really disoriented at times and lost. You feel like, I can't make progress. You feel like you're actually trapped in a nightmare you can't make progress in. You have no agency. You know, really, like that would suck in any other game. If you were in a stealth game and you had to just wander around the base until things happened, that would be rubbish. But I think it's not bad for horror. Yeah, when you actually like look at like people will like make fun of the old RE games, go, oh, bad voice acting, oh, it's so dumb. But they're really, really well designed games, really, really intelligently designed games. There's so many little tricks to the level design, and you know, the background details, and, you know, the way things are framed. It's so good that when you play something that doesn't do all that, you're like, you really appreciate everything RE does really, really well. Like, when you play like Countdown Vampires that just doesn't have any of that, it's trying to be an RE game but doesn't have the intelligent design behind it. You're like, yeah, it's just, you know, it looks like an RE game. It's, oh, Ghost. We waited long enough. The Ghost is getting frustrated with us here. That's genuinely got me there. That Ghost popping up. Yeah, I think that's an underrated thing in horror, where that's the way horror games can, you know, games specifically can work really well like that. Because characters in movies can do that, or books can do that. They can wander around an environment. They can, you know, they can explore. But like in games, most of the time, people want it to be, you know, player driven. But if you have that power, you know, you have that power to make progress and go where you want to, and you know, it can be too empowering, I guess. In horror, if you want to feel disempowered, that could be a way to do it. That's, you know, that's something people could learn from Fatal Frame, I think. Even like, you know, Silent Hill's a little bit like that as well, but it's still like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, those games. You're picking up, you know, you're picking up items, you're using those items, you get to choose when to make progress. Something different that Fatal Frame does. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's with every genre. Yeah, there'll be games like that do things that are really smart, well designed, and then other people will just try and copy the superficial, like the base level characteristics of it. It's like, oh yeah, it just needs to be, you know, sort of a 2D world with towns and shops and caves with boss fights, and it's basically a Dragon Quest game. No, like, no, probably not. Let's read this. There was once a great disaster on this island, which almost destroyed it and caused Rugetsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside the Rugetsu Islands. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura festival and traditional Rugetsu engravings and craftsmanship, to the outside world. I came to Rugetsu Isle to look for materials for my camera obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon therefore represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world, as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. Yeah, like I don't mind like random encounters, but there are interesting ways to do it, and you know, better ways to do it. Yeah. Like I didn't play that much, but I think was it Ni no Kuni? There's other games that do that sort of thing where you're the enemies will like actually like run away from you if you're too high level. I don't know if that was a Dragon Quest thing. I feel like it may have been, or maybe not. Where like the enemies actually notice that you're too high level for them and will actively avoid you. So it's like if you are too high level for the encounters, you don't have to do them in that area anymore. That seems reasonable. That's kind of more realistic as well, because if you're a monster who's like level 10 and level 50 and you know, enemies to you are coming at you, of course you're going to run away. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only got worse since we arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before. Like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remembered things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain. Vague things that can't be expressed in words, but this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. I imagine a lot of games just do it because that's the traditional way. That's how it was done in the past, and they just want to keep it the same. You know, pay tribute to that kind of older style. But it is nice when people will do more interesting things with it, yeah. The filament shown at the top center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. So much reading to do in this. Turns red in the presence of wraiths and yellow if the ghosts are specters. When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. Item filament, okay. We've got a light gem for supernatural and for... Well, this glows when we're near an item that we can pick up. Island is found dead. Some newspaper clippings. Well, like in one of those games where we just have to do lots of reading. At approximately 4:30 PM yesterday, the captain of the Oburumaru, docked at Rogetsu Isle, reported the death of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. No survivors found. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population, and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by this bizarre incident. Yeah, what can you do? There's gonna be a lot of reading. I've been reading a lot of books lately, so I feel like I'm in the mood for it, in the zone for reading. Kunihiko Aso. Painting is so damaged his face can no longer be made out. One of my goals for this year is to spend less time scrolling through social media and more time reading books. I mean, deleting Twitter was a good idea. That was a good start. Yeah. I do get to that point sometimes where you've played a text-heavy game or you've read a lot of books lately. You just feel like you need to be away from it and I'll play something like a shmup then. I'll play like Death Smiles or Devil Blade or something like that then. Or something like Vampire Survivors, where it's just gameplay. It does happen. Even for someone who reads a lot, it does happen. Where you're just sick of seeing words. Something has appeared in the photo. 5 masks hanging on a wall. Okay, so there were a lot of masks around the place. Yeah, I think, like, I've finished a few books from last year, but I think I've read, like, I think I've already finished, like, 5 this month, something like that. Like, well, they were finishing a few from last year, but still. I'm trying to get in more short books as well, because I feel like I read too many long books and then I don't actually finish that many because they're just all massive. But I am also still reading King Sorrow, which is massive as well. But I've started that now and it's really good, so even if it's massive, I really want to finish it. It will take me ages, of course, but use the right stick while holding left stick to look quickly around. Nice. What was it again? I've already forgotten what the instruction was. Oh, where even am I? Where even am I going? Can't run, apparently. That's my quick turn, okay. It seems like getting that kind of max kill shot, you don't have to actually get like a counter hit like in the old games. You don't have to wait for it to attack you. You can just build it up. Oh, nice. Anything I'd be familiar with? Good luck for now. Ah, no worries. This is where we just went, wasn't it? This is the wrong bit. Oh, we missed an item in here. Yeah, I appreciate the luck. Hope you get a good rest or whatever it is you're doing. Is this just the... Oh, nice. Alright, cool. So these are upgrade materials. Pretty standard. Right, so what was it? What was it we were doing with this? You're supposed to like... I don't know what... I've already forgotten what it was saying. I'm sure there's a menu somewhere with the instructions on. Manual. Oh, that's helpful, isn't it? Isn't there some kind of... Summaries, files. Basic. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Camera obscura. Use right stick while holding left stick down. That's exactly what I was just doing, and it didn't feel any different. So it literally it feels ever so slightly faster. Yeah, I'm happy to read. I'm happy to hear about what anyone's reading. I could always discover something good. Yeah, take care. Feels like an entirely pointless mechanic there. You can move the camera around ever so slightly faster. I'm sure I'll be, you know, I'm sort of getting used to this control scheme, but I'm not fully used to it just yet. Most games will use like the left stick for run now. So I'm just doing that by accident a lot. So we'll check this part first. Okay, no, that's just back to the start, isn't it? So I imagine there's nothing out here still. Still worth exploring. Pick up a few items, I guess. The Rogetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rogetsu Isle. It is held only once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself, taking place in the temple of the Lunar Eclipse, a maiden known as the Vessel. There's a lot of sleep token stuff going on in this. And a chapter called The Summoning, learning about Vessel. And 5 girls known as organs perform a sacred dance. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rogetsu Isle and experience its rich history? Herbal medicine? Film. We'll probably just use the regular. It doesn't seem like the regular ghosts are going to be like, you know, so threatening that we'll need to use better film on them. You would usually just even in like the other games, I would just like certain later game enemies and the bosses. I would just use the better film on them. Another thing with Fatal Frame games is it's worth checking doors that were locked because they'll just open. Like I feel like doors and passageways will just open randomly, and you have to just keep checking them. Like I say, the progression doesn't always make sense. I do like this actually, that you just have to go near to the save point, and it will automatically save. That seems like a good quality of life thing, where you like if you don't want to go into a menu, you can just run by it. Like not a lot of the stuff that's there is actually like super useful from the looks of it. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, we're going to go back and explore the rest. That's a good little quality of life thing, I guess. I mean, it's basically just basically Fatal Frame, isn't it? This is exactly what you'd expect from the games. Really nothing unexpected going on here. Don't mind that, to be fair. I kind of like that this this and many other series just kind of do their thing. You know, they don't try and be everything to everyone. They don't try and turn themselves into shooters to try and appeal to the... You know, they didn't try and make Fatal Frame into a Call of Duty game to try and appeal to the... You know, the gamer bro mass market. You know, it's just... This is a game for people who like slow-paced horror games. You don't like that, cool, but... We're just gonna do our thing. I like that was something you could do on the PS2, and even on the Wii was really good for that, actually. Great RPGs and interesting horror games on the... Say interesting, not always good, but interesting. Oh, there's a spectre here, yeah? Oh, I guess we should have taken that picture quickly. Added to the ghost list. Okay, so you just get points for photographing them, I guess. Wait, what? Feels like the character will quick turn with very little provocation. In a way, I kind of like that this isn't like a massively super cleaned up version. It's still got a little bit of that graininess to it. Still got a little bit of that, you know, the textures aren't super clear. Yeah, I like for horror games. That's kind of why, you know, older horror games, I think, have a certain appeal to me on the PS1, PS2, and the Wii here, I guess. Don't want my horror games to be too clean looking. Bit of fuzziness, a bit of texture warping, you know, all that stuff. It's good. Adds to things. Adds to the atmosphere. Oh, there is an item here. Yeah. Oh shit. Keo from Deer on Grey. I missed him. Keo from the Arch tour. With the bandaged face. Oh, that's not Arch, was it? That was something else. Oh. Oh, it's the entrance hall. Okay, cool. I'm sure our journey back there will be completely uneventful. Just one second. Procedure for opening second floor entrance hall gate. Okay, oh yeah, it's not a key for that, is it? Activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom under the stairs. Ensure the numbers total up to 13. Seems reasonable. I'm guessing we'll be finding reels for that, as in the other games. Blast lens. I need to write something, doesn't matter what, got to keep writing or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I lose it all. Got to keep writing. It's no good, I don't know, it's all over, it's getting closer. Melting, Mom, help me, help. Stop it, all of you, stop shaking me like I'm a toy. Those random music stings. Freaky. Oh. Guess we use that? I don't know if that takes a more powerful shot when used. Guess. Enhancements, improves film loading time. We probably just want to save up for the power upgrades, I would imagine. Would make a lot of sense. Yeah, there's a mask missing. Oh. Who was that? The start for the map, yeah. Oh, we're back here. So maybe it was in there. Maybe that the thing we needed was in there. It's not going to be here, is it? Oh, it is, yeah. The keys for this. Okay, cool. There'll be a puzzle in here for us. Of some kind. Ensure they add up to 13. Rogetsu investigation stalls. 2 weeks into the investigation, there is still no sign of the missing Rogetsu Islanders. Investigators have expressed fears that the case will be closed on this mass disappearance incident due to a complete lack of leads to follow. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, expressions blank. Leading investigators suspect a connection between the appearance of these bodies and their cause of death. While that cause is yet to be determined, the possibility of an outbreak of infectious disease has apparently been ruled out. Oh. Fuck, what is this? So at the moment they're just all on to add up to 21. Okay, so that goes down to 3. Okay, so they don't just go down to 0. Interesting. $16. There we go. That was not hard at all. Oh, was that down here? Cool. No, I guess this one's probably more immersive than 3, in that you're just in one location again. You're not constantly dipping out, in and out of like a nightmare type thing. It's probably going to be more of a seamless sort of immersive sort of thing. Which is cool. The nurse station from earlier. Oh, look, this is open now. Okay, let's check this nurse station. Cool. Probably nothing, but yeah, we took everything earlier with the other character, didn't we? There's definitely something to examine here. Guess not. Ugh, I keep missing these opportunities for these extra points. Not good, is it? It's not gonna pay off in the long run. Doing that. Don't look at the face. If you look at the face, you lose it all. Can't see my face. Can't see my face. Just like the other two. Yeah, just get an extra 1,000 points for that. Gotta be quick on the draw with those. All those extra 1,000 points here or there will build up in the end. Alarm upgrade. Okay. Well, that'll be automatically equipped now, I guess. The room is full of all kinds of strange things taken from around the building. It doesn't seem like the most useful room we've been in. Let's say there's an item over here somewhere though. Weird, doesn't seem to be. Oh, there is, yeah. Patient interview, Himiko Kiria. Tape recorder. I'm guessing we have to go into the menu to hear this. And that was the one we just, yeah.
テープ回りました。どうですか、気分の方は。わかりません。気がつくと廊下にいて、月が見えて、月を見ると少し落ち着くんです。いつからですか。前の祭りの後からです。祭りが終わってもまだあの感覚が続いているような。それはどういう？どんどん自分が溶けて。
Click back into the game then. I didn't want to annoying that. I wanted to tab out and check something there. Making sure my bitrate is still good. It was giving me all sorts of trouble last time. You know, Twitch or OBS or whatever will just be dramatic and start having a go at you even though nothing's actually wrong. It's all good now. Everything seems fine now, I think. Diary here covered in doodles. April 6th, rainy day. I found another thing to keep for myself today. It's a mask from the dinner hall. They always take me away when I'm not looking. They know I don't like it. I have to get the pieces back again. I put the mask I found today under the bed, but no one can find it. No one will take it from me this time. If they do, I'll get them. So, under the bed. I probably could have got a quick attack in there. Oh yeah, we do get the fatal frame mechanic, of course. We do have the alarm upgrade as well. Oh, we missed him. Oh, goodness sake. Might as well just damage him while we can. We've got infinite film, so. Oh, he's just right there again. He's swerving. He's dodging and weaving. Nice, we got the fatal frame. Okay, cool. You can get the fatal frame and you can also get your fully charged shot as well. That's cool. This isn't right. Someone took it. If I don't hurry, I'll start disappearing. Who did it? Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Disappearing. Give it back. Looks like the mask in the dining hall. It could be the missing one. Cool. Slipknot will be pleased that we have all their masks ready for their performance tonight. Okay. So, all done here, I think. We just head straight back down. Obviously get attacked by ghosts along the way. As, you might expect. Sadly, I don't think there's going to be any kind of way to do like a challenge in these games, or like at least an interesting one. Thought about it, like, what could I do in Fatal Frame that would be like an interesting challenge? I already know. There's just kind of just one way to play the game, isn't there? What can you really do? That's like an interesting way to play Fatal Frame. Oh. The camera on. There it is. Yeah, the mechanics can be a bit clunky, but that's on purpose, I think. You're supposed to feel a bit panicky. A bit like you don't have full control over your character. Oh, what? The hell happened there? Guess we're just trapped here, so there's like no way to avoid combat here. I guess you're just kind of stuck. Yeah, so you have to fight these ghosts, I guess. That's one thing in a lot of these games. A lot of time in these games, you don't really have a choice on the combat. You just have to do it. I say it's good. It's appropriately panicky. You know, you get yourself in a bit of a mix-up with the controls. The ghosts can kind of just phase through walls and come out behind you, and you have to kind of deal with that. It's good. It's a good time. Yeah, nothing unexpected from this game so far. Pretty solid stuff. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I probably should have taken a picture of that ghost, actually. That probably would have been more points. But, oh well. I doubt one lot of points is going to make or break the game. It seems like progression is more straightforward in this game. So far, at least. Telling me there's more items nearby. I'm just going to check. Some other games making progress is really just obscure and difficult. This seems like it might be a more straightforward game. So far. I'll say that now and then it won't be. Obviously. I don't know if it'll be the longest stream today. I'm feeling kind of tired, but definitely want to crank out a few hours of this. Enjoying it. It's a good time so far. Yeah, okay, there's no actual items here, I guess. Oh, there is. There always is. Of course there is. Mirror stone. Ah, nice. Yeah, like, not like that meter's gonna lie to you, is it? So. Museum door. Oh yeah, it's the door where we got the room where we got the camera from. I mean, the rest of the game like this could be like a good recommendation for like a first game to play. Even though it is the fourth game in the series. This, if it continues like this does seem more straightforward than the others. Fairly sort of well-defined objectives in this one compared to the others. I'm just going to take the guaranteed damage. I'm not going to risk taking damage, having it fly at me. Just do the guaranteed damage each time. No. What was going on there? I have no idea. Oh. I think I got the fatal frame. Nice. That was a complete fluke. Not even attacking us. He's just floating around sometimes. Well, the enemies are not exactly acting in logical ways, are they? You know, they're ghosts. They're not logical creatures. Oh. Man, this thing is tough. In all fairness. A lot of health. I guess we do want to try and use the fatal frames and chain them together and what have you. Oh, fuck. I had no idea where he was coming from then. They do a lot of damage as well. I don't mind that. They're actually threatening. You don't really want to take a hit because that's like, what, nearly a half of our health on one hit? So it's like, it actually does take a decent bit for them to get to you, you know, it takes a decent effort on their part for them to damage you, but when they do, it does hit hard. I like that. You have to take each enemy seriously. That's you know, cool. That's a good thing for a horror game where you don't just have enemies that are fodder. You have to take every ghost seriously. Oh, we do have a few. There's probably some extra. I don't know. Is it worth doing stuff like this extra sort of stuff? I don't know. I mean, we've already saved for us, but like, so compared to real time, the in-game time is going to be a bit lower. That's all right, as you'd expect. What was there to examine then? Oh, very interesting bell on there. I sort of like the way the ghosts work in this game, the way they can just kind of phase through the walls and phase through the floor, and I'd say it's unfair, but it's not, you know, it's a horror game. You're meant to feel disempowered, you're meant to feel powerless, I would say. At a disadvantage. The abyss of memory. Synesthesia on the body. Oh god, a doll. Portraits of memory towards the origin of the soul. Oh, who's that? There's obviously the part where these games get you when you're having to scan around for the ghost to appear. Oh, I could just... Oh, come on, I almost had that fatal frame chance then. Got it. Got it again. Got it again. Nice, we got the three fatal frame combo. Nice. Got an achievement for that. Nice. I like that those aren't super easy to get as well. Like, you're not getting those on every fight. Those, you know, those fatal frames. I feel like it feels like a nice achievement to nail 3 of those. Hey, Buffy, what's going on? Alright, we did it. It seems like a... Does seem like a very straightforward game so far. I like it. it's going. I'll hope it's going at least all right.
神隠しにあった5人が順番にやめてよ。
やめてよ。
何かあるはず。
That's how my hair used to look. A very that fringe, choppy, layered sort of thing. Sure, I've got pictures of me with that haircut, with that exact haircut.
こっち。忘れたの。忘れたの。ここは。
Phase 2 resonance. Yeah, what I think I'll do is I actually think I might try and do a stream tomorrow night as well. I really want to get back into some kind of rhythm with streaming. But I'm not sure yet. I do need to work on my video, but I've got Saturday to do that. So who knows? We'll see. I'm liking this game. I feel like I'm just gonna want to play this, so maybe could do like a short one tomorrow as well. Just to play this more. I'm enjoying this. I feel like I'm gonna just want. Sometimes you just start a game and you just like, I'm just gonna want to play this until it's done, right? But I do need to work on the video as well, so hopefully that will go smoothly now at least. I sort of have a rough plan how I want things to go. I want to put the video out next Saturday, and then do a Silent Hill 2 stream on that day. So that's kind of the master plan I'm working towards. I entrust this prototype camera obscura to the descendants of the Asa family as proof of the validity of my research. It was with this camera obscura that I first successfully captured a powerful spiritual force on film. It proved my theories were correct. It proved that my theories were correct, and it represents the first step I took on my unprecedented journey. I can't read today. I haven't got the energy to read. I have yet to put this to the test, but it should also be theoretically possible to capture the forms of the deceased on film. However, the camera obscura has a strong effect on priests, mediums, and others who are able to sense the inconceivable. Hence, I forbid its indiscriminate use.
私の家にあった過去を映すカメラ。これでなくした記憶の手がかりがつかめるはず。
Actually, I can't remember if any of these are the characters from the last game.
まどかはどこ？
I really don't remember too much of the story. Like the stories of these games kind of just blur together for me. They're obviously good while they're going on, but like I don't remember them sort of distinctly. But I haven't like replayed these games that much. Well, I've played the first one. I think I played the first one a couple of times. I've played all the others once, so where is that? Where though? Well, if I had headphones on, I'd be able to find the direction of the sound, but I don't know. It's getting quieter here. I don't know, imagine there are people out there who are lore experts, Fatal Frame lore experts, but that's definitely not me. I do enjoy the games. To all infirmary staff, a new patient will be admitted to the second floor. Her name is Ayako, and she will be in room 207, Orchid Moon. Ayako will be admitted on the direct introduction of Dr. Haibara, so we must do everything we can to ensure that her stay is as pleasant as possible. All staff are urged to take the utmost care when dealing with her. I think if I end up finishing this game before the end of the month, I'll end up just I don't know, doing some short filler stuff. I'll be doing, because I'm doing a Resident Evil marathon next month, so which I'm looking forward to. Guessing the sound wasn't from over here. It was either this or it's going to be Dead Rising 3. That I was going to do. I feel like whichever one I picked, I'd be thinking, oh, I wish I'd done the other one, you know. So I'm just going to try and enjoy what I'm playing. Yeah, like I watched a video yesterday actually that was a really great video. I posted on my Blue Sky. About how, like, you know, about, you know, backlogs and things like that. About how, you know, none of us can enjoy games anymore because we're always looking at our backlogs and always, like, thinking what the next game is going to be. And I totally feel that. I'm always doing that. I'm always like, I'm with other things, with, like, with books and movies and TV shows and things. I'm always thinking, like, you know, looking to the next one rather than enjoying the one I'm playing. I don't really refer to... I don't really like the term backlog anyway. I kind of don't like using that. And the guy in the video was like, we should call it a library instead of a backlog, and I was like, that makes sense. Kind of how I've always thought of it, like a collection or a library or sort of thing. Okay, you know what we have to do here, right? You know what we're going to try? Oh, it's not going to let me try 0451, is it? Ah, oh, not an immersive sim. Fatal Frame 4, not an immersive sim. But yeah, that's something I'm trying to do when I'm playing something now, or reading something, or watching something, or whatever it is. You know, trying to actually enjoy what I'm experiencing rather than just looking ahead, thinking about, oh, I've got so many more games to get through, you know. Got so many more books to get through. Just enjoy what you're experiencing right now. Yeah, I was quite surprised. This YouTuber only had like 3,000 subs or something. This video was great. It was a really, really good video. And that happens sometimes, you know, you discover someone who's kind of earlier on in their career, who you expect from the quality of their work to be massive. The children have been playing tricks again, opening and closing the door to the second floor ward. I change the door code regularly, but they seem to find out the new code every time I do. Apparently the code game is their new favourite way to play. They write the code for the door somewhere and give each other clues about where to find it. I scolded them quite severely about this, and some tears were shed, but the director has told us to be vigilant about the door. Patients might wander the building if that door is left open, so please warn the children about playing with the door. If you see numbers written anywhere, be sure to clean them off. We don't want to repeat of last time. So we're looking for numbers written somewhere. Evade upgrade. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. There's like a map button, a menu button, and then another menu button. Like, okay, it just equips these for you, yeah. Well, you can evade a ghost attack by pressing A. That's good. Cool. be quick on the draw with those. We're getting better. Yeah, like as much as I enjoy the sort of obscure nature of the previous games, I am liking that this is more straightforward. I am liking that this is just you have objectives, complete the objectives, you know. In a way, I do really like the way those older games work, of course, where you don't have clear objectives all the time, and but I could see like a modern player enjoying this more because it's just more clear what you have to do and where you're going. I could see like somebody understandably buying the only one available on Steam, or one of the only ones available on Steam, and enjoying this one, especially if you're not used to kind of older horror games. I mean, the control scheme could still put off, a really, a more modern player who is averse to old horror games. This definitely still controls like an older game. Child's crayon drawing. Picture of a clock. I think I've seen this somewhere. The clock is just outside here, isn't it? Thought it was going to lock us in under the stairs here, like do a little tribute to that bit in 3. Feel a strong presence. Oh, the code is just there. Maybe that's an old code, who knows? It can't be that easy, right? Yeah, I feel like the puzzles in the earlier games were much more complicated than this. Like, some of the puzzles in 1 and 2 were just ridiculous. Like, they weren't impossible. Like, you get them done, but they would challenge you, Oh, fuck. Oh, not actually an enemy. Closed and open. That is what those characters mean. It is going to let us try now. Not an immersive sim. Ooh. It was that easy. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Turn. I'd like you said Tereshkute, like, correct. Oh, I should have used the evade. Actually, they're not actually damaging us that much. It's fine. The other ghost was way more damaging. Oh. Fatal frame. No, oh, fucking hell, we somehow just found the one window where we could miss the fatal frame. Oh, for sake. We got this tiny bit of damage in. Oh, for goodness sake. Can't turn fast enough. Oh, it's just there again. Not even stunning. Okay. Oh, yeah, actually upgrading the film reload time might actually be good. Because we're getting caught out there. What the fuck is it? Oh, there. Hell. Yeah, that was an embarrassing performance. Fatal frame, come on. Yes. Ah, come on, quick. Oh, if we'd actually if we'd gotten that upgrade, we could have got that shot in faster. All right. It doesn't seem like there's too many like filler enemies here. That like they're all kind of good enemies. They're all threats. I like that. Lots to like about this game. I'm enjoying it. I thought we had more herbal medicine than that. Maybe that was with the other character. I guess we don't share it between characters. New building, second floor status. Room 203, Sacred Moon. Tsukimori Madoka. No, it's an introverted child. Madoka seems to be being bullied by other children her age. If you come across any children bothering her, please discipline them. Room 204, Shadow Moon. Aiba Yuri. Notes: due to the recent death of Tomoko Hinuma, patients were moved out of the old building, but Yuri locked the door and wouldn't come out. She broke off the doorknob, so staff wishing to enter her room will need to apply force to the door. Room 205, Rainy Moon. Sonohara Yoriko. Notes: shows no reaction to mirrors, so she doesn't appear to have budded, but in conjunction with the worsening of her memory loss, Yoriko's mood and behavior are extremely unstable. She requires careful observation. Room 206, Wizen Moon. Amaki Kazuto. Notes: his kleptomania is getting worse and he does not respond to warnings. Please report any thefts on discovery. He gets angry when the items are taken to be returned to their owners, so please try to take them without him noticing. Yeah, that was the mask. The boy with the mask, I guess. Room 207, Orchid Moon. Ayako. Notes: intensely aggressive personality. He has a propensity to take pleasure in hurting others, displaying no signs of guilt. Causes problems with her cruel pranks. I myself have had my ear cut by Ayako. Extreme caution required. Alright. Yeah, let's get a bunch more of this done. There we go. Oh yeah, we were here earlier. This is definitely a Fatal Frame thing to have, like, you know, these small areas that you just explore over and over again in like different configurations. There'll be like different doors locked off at different times with different characters. Well, that was my dog making that noise then, it's just in the game. I was like, gee, the dog's in pain. If you started making a noise like that, she'd be straight off to the vet. Oh man, I'm screwed. Oh, I mean, oh yeah, this. Oh fucking hell, this is a lot in it. There's a lot to deal with. Oh fucking hell! Gotta get them on one side of me at least. Oh, they're not. Okay, at least now they are. I gotta try not to die here. At least we can damage both of them. I don't know where the other one is. Worrying me somewhat. Oh no, it's just there. Quick. Oh. That's fine. Run. Oh. Fuck, that's too close. Oh. Tricky combat. I better heal actually, if we do have a heal. No, we don't. Okay. That's good. Oh, move. Christ. Stressful. That wasn't a full, that wasn't anything. Nice. I just gotta get that extra little bit of charge than what I was getting before. Oh, quick, no, move. They don't attack you every time either. Okay, there we go. Oof. Intense now. Oh, I don't like being at low health around something that can one-shot you in any game. Ooh, stressful. Place with a whole lot of place with a lot of books. Imagine it's a library of some kind. Libraries in horror games can be, depends on the game, I suppose, but, okay, nothing in here. Didn't go in here previously, and we're not going in there now. Oh, there is an item here. Of course there is. Oh, there we go. The fact that you are reading this means that I'm no longer in this world. I am the last living member of my family. My mother died giving birth to me, and fate saw to it that both my father and brother met with fatal accidents. The memory of my family and the guilt of being the only one left alive was what kept me going. Now this sickness is taking even those small comforts away from me. My memory is the only place where my family still lives, yet there is nothing I can do to stop this thing from getting inside me and killing them all over again. I can't stand it any longer. I remain alive as the people inside me are killed, and the most frightening thing of all is the thought that before long, I won't even be aware of what is happening to me. I lose everything, yet I feel nothing. My family faces death after death, yet I feel nothing. That is why I'm choosing to leave this world while I have what little memory remains inside me, while I am still me. Maybe a dementia patient going on here as well. Losing their memory. I don't know. This is Rainy Moon. I can read that one. Characters, Rain and Moon. We read about all the different people in the rooms earlier. Oh yeah, that's the one with the missing doorknob. A place with lots of books. Don't recall seeing a library. Yeah, but... Obviously the game will sort of block off places we're not supposed to go to now. Usually. Oh, it's not this bit. That's alright then. You can pretty quickly narrow down where, you know, roughly where you're supposed to go at least. I don't like that my camera, the way my lighting is today, you can't never see what's on my shirt. I've got my Bayonetta shirt on today. One of my favourite shirts that I've got. Can't see it. That's a game I'm probably going to replay on stream at some point. Really, oh yeah, this is just under the stairs. Really overdue another playthrough of that. I feel like I should have played that game more times than I have. It's actually kind of a long game. I feel like those kind of games normally very short. Those kind of, you know, hack and slash type deep combat. I don't want to call them character action games because I think that's a stupid term. That's what people usually refer to them as. I feel like I've played like Devil May Cry 1 way more times than I've played Bayonetta because it's just so ridiculously short. You can just blast through it in an afternoon. You know, you could do one stream playthrough of that quite easily. Which I wouldn't mind doing again, actually. I love playing Devil May Cry 1. I haven't played 3 for a while either, so... Definitely 1. 1 is just, you know, great game to sit and replay. I think objectively you have to say 3 is the best, but... Oh, here we go. This place has lots of books. Yeah, you can't really argue that 3 is the best objectively, but... Bookshelf is well stocked. In a library, I would probably hope so. Seems a bit unfair. Oh, goodness sake, man. That seems a bit much. A bit unfair, that. Oh, shoot. He's right in front of me. Why can't I damage him? There he is. Oh, fuck off. He's dodged my attack. Twat. Probably gonna die here, aren't I? Why am I not damaging him? It doesn't seem fair. Move, for goodness sake! Fucking trapped in a corner. Oh my god. We do have a revival item, but I didn't really want to use that now. No, oh no, that was with the other character, wasn't it, I guess? We don't have it. Maybe we don't have it with this one. Game over. Are we just back to the last save point then? Fuck's sake. That seemed really unfair. We haven't lost any progress, or much progress, I guess. We're still on low health. Yes, we are. Because I guess, you know, if that reticule isn't up, even if you're aiming at it, you know, if that reticule isn't up, you're not damaging it, so... Not really much I can do here, is there? I can't, like... I suppose I could use my points to buy a heal. Not a huge amount to be done about it, just try again, I guess. Maybe heal here? That'd be nice. No. No, not even worth trying to do that, is it? Move! Thank you. Oh, awkward controls. On purpose, of course, but still awkward. That didn't even do enough damage to stun him. Why is it not building up? I feel I don't have to stand still to build up. Even am I? Fucking bullshit, man. Oh, supposed to evade. Supposed to have an... Like, what was I even stuck on there? Fucking hell, man. There's always like 20 million invisible barriers around you when you're in aim mode. I guess we have to stand still to aim at this guy. Mr. Special won't let us build up our aim meter if we're not standing still. Get some damage on him, man. Oh, fuck off. Again, what am I actually trapped on here? That fatal frame chance isn't even popping up either. Like, he's coming towards us. He's diving towards us quite clearly. Oh. Yes, it is. We are sort of getting some indication of direction here, but... Oh. Quick. Oh, I think we just missed the chance for a fatal frame there. Oh, nice of him to just come right back in front of us. Nice, got it. No, we missed a fatal frame, but at least he didn't grab us. Oh, this is... Oh, we're lining up our shot and he's just vanished. Great. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh, this is... this is a tough encounter. I think I kind of had it in my head that I had a bunch of healing items, but of course we switched characters, didn't we? So just yeah. I was talking about how none of the enemies have been very threatening. They actually are kind of threatening. The enemies just have a lot of health in this. I feel like the enemies here have way more health. than maybe they would have in like the other games. Maybe I could go forward and explore a little bit more and find some more heals. Maybe if I went this way, we would actually find a heal or two. But we'll see. If not, I'll just have to do the encounter. Try and just get a bit luckier with actually landing the fatal frames. Yeah, okay, we can go this way. Like there were times there where I was like a millisecond away from landing a fatal frame. Like that could have turned the battle right then. Under the stairs is always a good place to look in fatal frame. If you want to find a heal. Ooh. Breaking tradition, though. There's always a heal under the stairs in fatal frame. Oh, this is the dining room, isn't it? So we've kind of looped back around here. Surely with a different character, the dining room should have a few heals in, right? No. Oh, it's fuck all. I guess we can. I guess the last thing we can do is go back to the save point and try and buy a heal. Use our points to buy a herbal medicine. If we must. No, I've had no item flash ups. Oh well. Yeah, I think this is just going to get annoying to, going to get irritating to redo this encounter without healing, so... See if we can buy ourselves a heal. That's probably just going to be the easiest thing to do, right? Oh, good. The shortcut here is blocked off. Cool. Yeah, so, oh, there is one here. Please just be a herbal medicine. No, of course it isn't. So yeah, like I said, I may do this again tomorrow. I won't be able to do a stream Saturday, so it'll probably be Sunday. And then Saturday I'm gonna go out shopping, and then I'm just watching the dog in the evening, chilling out. Probably just watch a movie. I'm really in the mood to go out. I haven't actually been out for a day out shopping for quite a while now. I've been planning to go for weeks and weeks, and just things keep coming up. So I'm just going to get up sort of, you know, reasonably early, get on the train, go and have coffee, and go and have like a walk around the shops, buy some movies, books, whatever I find. Gonna be a good time. Go and have some nice food. Nice to do that every once in a while, I think. Oh, there is a save point here, at least. Surely there could just be a herbal medicine somewhere around. Obviously, I know where we go to make progress, but I'm just trying to get a heal here. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, if I can just get back into a nice sort of rhythm now with these. And also, you know, get my videos out. Obviously my PC breaking wasn't ideal for all that. But, PC is working perfectly fine now, so that's good. There was something here, wasn't there? Oh, okay. I was still for a few days I was still sort of dreading that there were going to be kind of crashes and error messages on my PC and everything, but no. I actually fixed it. Okay, no heals for us. Unless I buy one here. 10,000 points for a herbal medicine. It's gotta be done in it. Got to be done. I suppose I could use the better film on the boss as well, because it is kind of a trickier boss character. Not even a full heal. I could actually afford another one. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be that costly for us. You can't really buy anything that good anyway, so save. Actually make a proper save. It's not like we're using up our... There's some games where you have like a currency system or a point system. You don't want to be buying like consumables like heals, because like Devil May Cry actually we're talking about is a perfect example of that. You don't want to be... You know, the money that you should be using on new moves, you don't want to be using that on just heals. You'd rather just get good at the game and not have to heal as much, right? If at all possible. Yeah, it is here, isn't it? Yeah. Make sure I didn't miss anything in this room. Imagine there was a heal right in this room. That'd be funny. We just gotta play well now. We've got no excuses now. We've got a heal if we need it, but... Oh, there's another item here. I mean, if this is a heal now. Oh, a new lens, that would have helped, wouldn't it? Being able to stun. That would help. We definitely want that, yeah. Again, we got an upgraded lens with the other character, and we got like a dodge with the other character, and I kept trying to use it. We don't have it with this character. Yeah, good, okay. Wish we'd noticed that before. Might have made that fight a bit easier. Check this room one more time. There's more items here from the looks of it. More film. Right, this might be a bit more reasonable now then. I guess we'll just use this as well. I can't be bothered. We'll just use the good film as well. This is a tough fight from the looks of it. Well, I know it is. So we'll just use... We'll just use our film. That's a fatal frame, surely. Nice. Oh, nice. That's a good 9,000 damage. With the upgraded film as well, of course. Oh, no, we ain't got a chance here, have we? Alright, he's realised the situation is unfair and backed off. I like the way our little indicator is just flashing in all directions. Like, that's so helpful. Oh, that was a fatal frame then, somehow. Even though he was miles away. Nice. Hey, getting that really lucky fatal frame at the start of that fight just made it a joke. Made it really easy. We did like 9,000 damage in one go. Whether that pops up or not will really change the complexion of the fight. It could just be really, really easy. It's that hallway we're in. Yeah, second floor. Oh, we should have changed our film first. It's right, 1,000 points. That's pretty good. I always like these kind of shots as well. Oh no, it is locked. Okay. These shots that are like you're being watched from somewhere in the room. That's really cool. Oh. Black mask fragment. Document about masks. Kagura Festival is held on this island on the day of the lunar eclipse. On that day, they say that all living souls tend towards the underworld, and that the souls of the dead return from there. Since the moon symbolizes the soul here, the eclipse must be thought of as the consumption of the soul. I have read that the Rogetsu Kagura used to be performed using a mask called the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. The document I read was very old and fragmented, but I ascertained from it that this black mask was said to have brought to the island a disaster known as the Day of Tranquility. That sounds nice. Ironic naming, obviously. I asked the head of the island about this, but he told me with a fearful look on his face that no such thing ever existed. It seems this Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is something of a taboo subject here. From what I have discovered, the mask is a dangerous artifact, but still I wish I could have had the chance to take a look at it with my own eyes. It could have been a great help in my investigations into the spirit world. Alright. That's actually not as late as I thought. It's cool. I've been trying to get to bed, like, not like super early, but like, you know, on time at least. Still feel pretty tired a lot of the time, but it's gotta help, right? Right, I don't have to do that fight again. We passed the auto-save point. We're done. Oof. Definitely this corridor here. One of these rooms. There we go. More reading, yay. Madoka's diary. August 9th. At night time I know it's time for bed, but I get scared and I can't sleep. I get scared because when it gets dark I see my face in the window. When I see my face in the window, my face is all wrong. My eyes are wobbly, my nose is bendy, my mouth is twisty. Inside my head gets all twisty too. I want to forget about Ayako and all the other bad things, but instead the good parts go away. So I hope tonight I can sleep well. Genuinely just forgot what day it was then. So I was like... I was thinking like, oh, you know, a couple more days at work. No, it's Thursday today. One more day. Well, that's a good thing. Better than thinking it's Thursday and it's actually Monday. I suppose. My darling Madoka, how are you? Did you choose a name for your new pet canary? He's going to be a lovely little friend for you. I'm sorry I can't visit you more often. Even when I'm not there, Madoka, you know I'm always thinking of you. I'll bring you some crayons next time I visit, okay? I know how much you enjoy drawing, so I'm sure you'll like them. The doctors say that doing the things you like to do is good for you. It helps you fight your sickness and get better. But make sure you draw lots of pictures. I know it's scary when you can't remember things you want to remember. Don't forget, Madoka, you're a Tsukimori. You know that the Suki in our name means moon, don't you? It does. That means the moon protects us and keeps us safe. But don't worry, Madoka. Do what Dr. Haibara says. Behave yourself and be a good girl. I'll visit you again very soon, Mommy. Oh, no. I need to get a picture of that. Madoka sitting on bed. I'll be with you in a second. I just want to check for items. There's an old nurse's logbook on the bed. It might contain useful information. July 19th. One item to report today. As before, the issue is with Ayako in room 207. At around 3 PM, I heard Madoka crying, so I rushed to her room to check on her. When I got there, I found that her pet canary's head had been snipped off with a pair of scissors. Ayako was standing there with a pair of blood-stained scissors in her hand, so there is no question that she was responsible for killing the bird. I told her off as usual, but she just laughed at me. I got no sense that she had any appreciation for that what she did was wrong. It's one thing to say that she can't tell right from wrong, but Ayako's behaviour is just too much. I worry about her negative influence on Madoka and the other children, but in accordance with the director's wishes, we are unable to take any effective measures against Ayako's transgressions. Not very nice, is it? I knew that was going to happen eventually. I knew that was going to happen with one of these item pickups. Okay, so we need to release. I knew that. Yeah, that's a really nice thing I like in horror, to be honest, as well, is when they'll build up a sense of like security there. You feel comfortable picking up items, and then they'll be like, "Nope, snatch that away from you." That's a good horror mechanic. Okay, so we lose the item if we get grabbed. That's kind of a shame. I guess we were supposed to lose that so it could introduce that mechanic. I guess on a second playthrough you could actually get that. You could release it. If you see something coming, you just have to release it, I guess. That's kind of interesting actually, because you could like lose out on like healing items that way. You could lose out on like actually useful stuff just by not paying attention when you pick up items. You know, you really have to. I guess you really have to be on your toes at all times in this. Even when you're just picking up random items. Unless it's one like that, of course, which just lets you pick it up. I guess they can't take everything away from you. Measure upgrade. Ooh. What was that? I guess we're done here. hell? Okay, we eventually got it. It's saying that there's something here. Maybe that's an item though. Maybe there's an item somewhere nearby. Yeah, here. No. Girl pulling nurse. Yeah, see, this door is just open now. Oh, this is a bit creepy, isn't it? This is just reminding me actually that I want to replay Devotion at some point. I think I'm going to download that game after the stream. Maybe we could play that if we end up finishing this before the end of the month. Maybe we could do a one stream playthrough of Devotion again. That was a great game. Really, really like that one. I just haven't played it since launch, or near to launch. Oh, a crawl space. That's a good sign. It looks like some kind of crawl space going on there on the left. Ah, fuck. Oh, she's behind us. Fuck. What the hell? Fatal frame, we got it. No, we didn't. I'm sure that would have been a fatal frame. What the fuck? Where are you? That's a fatal frame. No, surely, come on now. The stun upgrade is really nice. Oh, she's right on top of us. Great. Better heal. Christ. Stressful and tough, like horror combat should be, I guess. That's a fatal frame, surely. Oh no, it's still not. Goodness sake. Dodging and weaving. No. Just a little bit of damage. Still worth doing because of the stun. Oh, I hate this shit when they're dodging and weaving. Fuck right off. That was a fatal frame, come on now. Oh, we didn't have it reloaded in time. Nice. I actually am going to upgrade the reload speed here. It really would seem like this. It really does seem like it would help us quite a bit. It was like the cheapest upgrade as well. No stun. Awesome. There we go. Get some damage off, please. Oh man, yeah, the slow reload speed is really hurting us now. What am I even caught on? What the fuck am I even caught on? Nothing. Just damage her, please. Just use my good film. I don't care now. Oh, just misses. I love that. Just misses. for no reason, even though it's locked on, quite obviously locked on. No damage, great. Oh, come on. These fights are just like, I just want this to finish. I just want to get through this without dying. Move! For goodness sake. Fatal frame? Nope, missed. Cool. Oh. Move. Bloody just randomly will just decide to not attack. Oh. How much health do these need to have? We're using the good film as well. Oh. Great stuff. Oh wow, that was lucky. Even though it didn't do very much damage, it didn't die. My goodness. This is so stressful.
あなた誰なの
Good sign when a horror game has you reacting like that.
忘れたの
You know, horror games don't need to have like Souls-like combat systems to be, you know, effective and stressful and engaging combat. Really like that how unique, honestly, that these games' combat system is compared to, you know, kind of makes a lot of other horror games seem very like uninspired by comparison. Having a system like this built around a camera. And having it have actual strategic depth and, you know, all that stuff. Right, so we finished a phase there, finished a part there. So this might actually be a good time to finish like prologue and 2 whole chapters. So this might be a good time to call it.